It's been recently announced that starting 2023, the Italian national team will say goodbye to Puma and begin their relationship with Adidas. Now, Puma has been Italy's sponsor since 2003, so a relationship that basically lasted 20 years and saw Italy become both the world champions and Euro champions. As a farewell to Puma, it's then time to make my own tier list for all the kits that they made throughout the years. The rules are simple. For each jersey, I'll have my own subjective view on them and I'll put them in the tier that I think they deserve to be in. Conveniently, I also made the tiers, and the options from best to worst are the just hand me the World Cup or Euro tier, basically any kit that's so sexy it should automatically reward Italy as the winners of any competition they enter. Beautiful tier for, as the name suggests, shirts I'd consider beautiful, but we still kind of have to win the game to deserve to win it. Nice tier for the adequate ones, nothing crazy, but definitely not a bad shirt, one you would want to buy. The I'm not mad, just disappointed tier, where the subpar jerseys are going to be put. These are jerseys that left me wanting more, something a little bit different. And finally, the Byron Moreno tier, reserved only for jerseys that were so far off what should be an Italian national team kit that you associate them with the biggest fraud of a ref our nation has ever seen. If you know, you'll know. Starting off with the 2003 kits, being the first ones, brands tend to keep it simple, and that's what Puma did in 2003, other than the peculiar looking collar, a very vanilla template both for the home and away that featured a nice looking name sets, particularly on the home kits. A good start for sure. I'll put them in the nice category. In 2004, we would see the kits used in the Euro, a poor one on the field where we failed to advance on the group stage, but for me also a poor one in terms of kits. Yes, I love golden name sets. Put golden name sets and I'm happy, but the home and away kits themselves always looked like something I'd expect to find at a counterfeit shop, especially like the badge. It just didn't look right. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. There's also a random navy blue kit that was only used once, and for good reason too. This keeps the quality of the home and away ones that I just mentioned, but just looks off. This color looks completely wrong, and there's a reason after all that we only saw it once, I think. Byron Moreno for this one, for sure. Never want to see you again. A massive comeback both on the field and on the kits for Italy in 2006. Obviously, we would win the World Cup, but both the home and away kit were great for me. Although I've seen some dislike the away kit, it's beautiful. I really like it. I always like to see the number on the front be on the chest. The font is amazing for both kits' name sets, and the home one being all golden is the purest form of eye candy. Add the fact that we literally won the World Cup, and it would be rude not to put it in the just hand me the World Cup category. I won't be as lenient with the away kit, so I'll just leave it at beautiful. There were big shoes to fill in both the playing and kit department in 2008, and now while things didn't go to plan, losing to Spain in penalties in the Euro Cup, the jerseys were not bad. The home kit maintained some of the golden aspects that I've always loved, but the name set personally let me down. Not to mention the kit itself feels like a bit of a bib. A simple, nice for me. The away kit was a lot better though, once again featuring the number on the chest, and it looks super clean. Might be a stretch, but I'm gonna go with beautiful. In 2009, we would have a kit specifically for the Confederations Cup. I've always wanted to buy one of these specifically for the simple fact that the Italy badge on this is massive. It really catches my eye. I'm not sure whether I love or hate the color. It's a bit lighter, but all in all, I'd definitely still classify it as a nice kit. Not something that can be said for 2010, a disastrous appearance that would begin our horrid streak in this competition for a long time. But the home kit was a big miss for me. It could have been better, but for some reason, Puma added this weird muscle skeleton design on the shirt. I never understood it. I mean, there's something magical about Pirlo running around with a bit of a gut, but still balling around everyone. Why make him look jacked? I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed. As for the away kit, I guess it's hard to completely mess up a white kit for now though. All in all, a nice kit for me. Controversial one this time, but this negative home kit streak continues for me in 2012 despite a memorable runners-up finish in the Euro. I really didn't like this home kit, and I didn't like the shiny look to it. The collar was a bit weird as well. As often is the case, playing well makes you care less about what you look like, but it's still going to land in the I'm not mad, just disappointed category. Luckily for me though, the away kit is something that I felt like was a better attempt. The blue patch across the chest looked good to me, and it deserves to be called a nice kit. In 2013, we had yet another Confederations Cup a year before the World Cup. We saw a different approach to a home kit that used part of the collar with the white triangle and also the edges of the sleeves to create a bit of an Italian flag effect. A beautiful kit that tried to be creative without being too weird for me, and one I would definitely want to buy if I could find one with a nice name set. A beautiful kit. They clearly got the memo, and in 2014 they kept that streak going for the World Cup with the home kit once again getting creative on the sleeves, looking fire. This one goes beautiful as well, even though the memories from that World Cup are far from happy. Which brings me to the away kit during those years. Maybe it's because I'm a Roma fan and stripes give me nightmares, but the vertical thin black stripes are definitely not it for me. Byron Moreno, never do this again. Unfortunately, Puma didn't get the memo this time. In fact, they went further and brought the stripe look to the 2016 home kit. Antonio Conte made this team overachieve on the field, but nothing can make me like this home kit. In the bin with Byron Moreno. I'm a bit more lenient on the away kit for this season period, whatever you want to call it. I like the idea of the front of the kit being a vertical Italian flag stripe, but the shoulder part and maybe even the collar ruin it for me. I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed for what could have been. After Conte left, Ventura steps in for what would probably be the darkest period in modern Italian football. Ironically, the first jersey here is in memory of the 2006 World Cup. Much better times, and I think the whited out badge looks incredible. Perhaps the reason I've seen this cheap is for the fact that we were just terrible during these times, but nonetheless a beautiful kit. The 2018 home and away kit didn't get a lot of airtime because we didn't qualify to the World Cup, but then again they weren't anything special, so what did we miss out really? Definitely not terrible. Not a massive fan of these specific tight shirts. Also the name sets and the font for me left a bit to be desired, but still worthy of being called nice shirts. Which brings us to the final era of Puma, the Mancini era, the Renaissance, and it begins with a bang. This green shirt is stunning and begs the question, what took them so long to make a green version? Add to the fact that they made everything else, from the logos to the name sets, golden, and I'm a happy man. If we entered a competition with this kit, we would deserve to win it just for looking this good. Definitely just hand me the World Cup. The classic home and away combo during those years was also pretty good. The home kit was actually used in the Euro, golden Puma logo, rubber Italy badge, and golden name sets. Again, it means I'm a happy man. I think it could have done without the collar, but let's face it, it would be rude not to. Just hand me the World Cup, or in fact, the Euro in this case. Not the same can be said for the Puma template that luckily all we had to do was use for the away kit. Did I still buy it? Yes. Do I have a problem? Yes, but I hope I never see something like this again. This looks more like a t-shirt rather than a kit. Byron Moreno, never again please. The other away kit during this era is a bit of a forgotten one because obviously the Puma template took over during the Euro, but it's a pretty nice shirt. It has a mosaic pattern. I do happen to have one myself. Nothing special. I wouldn't say beautiful, but yeah, a nice white kit. They say best for last, and perhaps it really is true. The Ultra Weave kit made specifically for the Nations League is, for me, incredible. This is almost what I wish the Euro 2020 home kit was. A lighter shirt, no collar, the Champions badge obviously helps, and the golden name set remains. 10 out of 10. Unfortunately, they didn't hand us the Nations League trophy, and we did lose to Spain wearing this kit, but I don't think anyone would have complained if they did. Definitely just hand me the World Cup. So that's the tier list in all its subjective glory. Maybe one day I'll own all of these shirts, maybe not. Most importantly, let's hope Adidas come up with some special designs. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.